Are you somebody who works with a lot of images in your documents? If you are, have you ever noticed how big the document ends up? Let me give you actually one of my favourite tips to make sure that your document is the smallest version it can be, even with the pictures. Hi, I'm Michelle and I'm a computer trainer, sharing tips and tricks around your everyday programs to make sure that you use it confidently and easily. So here we have one of my example training handouts, and as you can see I use quite a lot of pictures to make it easier for you as you follow along step by step. I've saved it and let's go and have a look at the size, which when I go into my info screen you can see this is 2 meg, just 2.03 megabytes. So you know, considering that it's got basically nothing in it, just pretty much a couple of images, is a little bit big. So let's go and have a look and see what we can do with this. First thing is that actually I've got my two images. I've got a full screen that I obviously took earlier, and then I've actually cropped it down, and it's these two options that are really taking up the large amount of space. What can I do about this? Well, first off, in terms of the cropped pictures, if I have it selected so I get my picture format tab displayed on the screen, I can actually go over here to this option called compress pictures. This is my favourite, and it's really useful to do this anytime that you're using images in your document, no matter how many, if it's one or more. Click on that, it automatically says apply only to this picture. First rule, if you've got more than one, take that option off. You want it to apply to everything. The second option is delete the cropped areas of pictures. So if you're happy that this is correct, you want to use that. If not, don't forget you can still click on the crop option and you still got that information, the rest of the image is right there. So bear that in mind. You want to only use that particular option when you're done, you're happy that the image is correct for your needs. So let's take off only apply to this picture again. I'm going to delete the cropped areas of the picture, and then what we've got is the resolution. What are you going to be using this for? Well, you might be printing it, but let's be honest, we don't often do that much anymore. So based on what you want, we want to either use the web option or the email. You can see it's making it smaller each time. In case you're curious, PPI means pixels per inch, which I'm going to use the web option. So that's sort of the medium quality almost, and I'm just going to say OK. That's now actually applied it to both, and if I click on crop again, you'll notice that there's now nothing there. So it's done exactly what it said, deleted the options. It's also taken this down for me. You can see because I've got Word 365, it's saving it for me, and that's now saved. Let's go and have a look at the difference in size. If I go to info, remember that was 2.03 megabytes, that file has now gone down to 1.25 meg. So actually I've saved quite a lot of space, making it much easier to use and better to save it with. If you like this tip, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you'd like to be notified for any more tips and tricks, then remember to subscribe to my channel for those notifications. See you next time.